respected teachers and my dear friends, a very warm good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Anil sir for giving me this opportunity to stand over here. I am Teji Ranjan, student of BBA AKU 4th semester, and I am here to present my PPT on the topic plant layout. But before discussing further, first of all, we should understand what is layout. Layout simply means arrangement. Layout means to arrange various things in a planned manner. If I define plant layout, then plant layout basically deals with the arrangement of physical facilities and manpower which are required to produce a specific product or perform a services. Plant layout is a plan for effective utilization of facilities for the manufacture of product involving most efficient and economical arrangement of machines, material, personal storage, space and all supporting activities or services within the available workspace. Now I am going to discuss the objectives of plant layout. Here I mentioned the 6 main objectives of plant layout. The first is availability of adequate space for work. A good facility layout provides adequate space for production of product and the movement of material from one place to another in a very effective manner. The second is minimum movement of material and worker. A good facility layout decreases the unnecessary movement from one place to another. Safety to workers and staffs. Safety consideration is most important in facility layout. The organization should install its machinery so that it should not cause any harm to the workforce. Comfortable work environment. As we all know that workers are the most important factors of production because it helps other factors to perform their activities. So it's the duty of the organizations to provide them a better and comfortable work environment to the workers. The fifth is better supervision and monitoring. A good facility layout ensures monitor its activities in an efficient manner, proper utilization of men and machines. A better facility layout no doubt helps the organization to achieve its objectives as well as proper utilization of men and machines. Now move to the types of plant layout. Here I mentioned the 5 most important types of plant layout. The first is product layout, process layout, combination or hybrid layout, fixed position layout and cellular layout. Now move to product layout. Under product layout, all the machines are arranged as required to produce a specific product or services. It is also known as straight line layout because in this layout, the machines are arranged in a straight line. Only one type of product is produced at a time. It is useful for mass production. Now move to process layout. In process layout, similar machines and equipments are grouped according to the type of function that they perform. Basically, under process layout, we group the machines and equipments based on the type of operation that they perform. On the basis of operation, we separate men and machines in the organization. Combined layout. Combined layout is a combination of product layout and process layout. It is useful when the production process is complex and require multiple approaches to achieve the desired result. Fixed position layout. In fixed position layout, the product is constant at a place and men and machines are moved around it to complete its production activities, because in a fixed position layout the product is heavy and it is impossible, or I can say that it is not possible to move product from one place to another. It is basically useful for construction project. For example, the manufacturing of shipping aircrafts, because it is heavy and bulky product, it is not mandatory to move product from one place to another. So in fixed position layout, a product is constant at a place and men and materials are moved around it to complete the production activities. Now move to cellular layout. A cellular layout involves Grouping machines and equipment into self-contained cell. Basically, under this layout, we form a cell. Under this cells, we separate men and materials into different cells, with each cell responsible for producing a specific part of product. This type of layout is highly efficient and also reduce production cost and time. Now move to factors affecting plant layout. Here I mentioned the 7 important factors which affect the plant layout design. The first is nature of product. Obviously, the characteristics of product like shape, size, design, volume affect the layout of the plant. The second is machinery. If the machinery is heavy and required for a specific product, then we prefer product layout. And if the machinery is required for general purposes, then plant layout is preferred in this. Labor also affect the layout of the plant. The size of labor and staff affect the layout of the plant. So the proper handling of the labor is also important consideration under plant layout. Now move to material handling. Material handling simply means the movement of materials and workforce from one place to another. Efficient material handling reduces the production cost and time. Now move to flexibility and expansion. Suppose I want to change my production line and production method, then it should be flexible. It means that it should be acceptable without much distortion and losses. Now move to safety. Safety consideration is an important factor.